just behind him, and he's beat him to the punch. He's trying to dodge plasma, though, and running into the wall will give the plasma gunner a chance to line up his shot, get the frag, and get that flag returned. With now a minute and a half left to go, Extreme Gamers are looking at a hard-pressed situation. And Matt, I would say this: if they're able, even if they're able to get a cap, you know, if this thing happens to go into overtime, it's the kind of thing where even that 3-second respawn delay equals a cap, I think, because there's just so much ground to cover. You just grab the flag and you run your ass off.
Indeed, yeah.
Nice rail. Pulling off that quad carrier. See if we can go find him. Unless it went into the drink. So it is RVX. No armor. Nade to the face. And that'll be the end of him. Oh, Danny boy, with the
45 seconds left, and they get. This is the last push they have right here. He misses the rail.
Yeah, he has to resort to a bit of a LG/rocket.
At all.
Yeah, 30 seconds. You can get a cap in about 30 seconds on this map. They need to grab this flag right now, and they're not doing it. So I think the play for fun has gotten away with this. Haste versus Haste. XLU survives, but we're going to go take a look at RVX because he has the flag and he is on the way. He's going to grab this mega just like he did.
Haste.
Yeah, just like the other run. And yeah, haste really becomes an issue, but timer's going to hit anyway. We are done, and it looks like we have Spectro timing out, but either way, Play for Fun picks up the first map, and we see where we head to next, Matt.
Oh, wow. RVX has a 0 ping. I am jealous.
So folks that are asking, this is actually like the second round of this Capture the Flag tournament, and we decided to hop on and cover it as sort of like a last minute thing. Demo asked me a little bit earlier in the week, and I knew we were going to be covering Bring It Back Safely, and then of course watching Intel Extreme Masters. We head over to Courtyard Conundrum, so apparently it's all about the large maps for these two teams. They like a wide berth. So yeah, Courtyard Conundrum.
The thing about Courtyard Conundrum is it really favors those who are sort of practicing the ways of the rocket jump. If you don't have a good rocket jump, you're not going to be running any flags on this map.
I would agree. Now it also really favors the defensive railer, which he's usually going to stand in this position roughly. Usually it's maybe something more like this, so you get a nice angle down below as well. But yeah, rails aplenty in this long-range base. There really is no center to this map, and so I want to fly out to it. There's a yellow armor that spawns here where Demo is standing, but this is all that exists of the center, and there's lots of pipe work and little slabs of stone and stuff to kind of block shots. So if you're the flag carrier and you're going out high, you want to be turning this corner, and if you do it just right, you can strafe jump just past this thing so that you're pretty much out of the railers, the chasing railers shot. Same thing with the lower approach. As soon as you turn this corner, if you do it just right, you can get out of the center very, very quickly and away from any sort of railgun shot. So we actually saw that a couple times as DG Wheat and I were covering the Bring It Back Safely semifinals and third place matchup. And of course, guys, those who are wondering, we are going to be covering the grand finals of Bring It Back Safely Europe, but that has been rescheduled to, I guess, basically to be announced. We're not quite sure when these teams are going to try to play again, but the schedule was kind of made, it kind of got out of whack, got a little bit delayed. So, yeah. But on this map, there are a lot of really great resources. We just saw Mega Health picked up by Demo. If we hop on down, there's also a red armor that's usually given to the main base defender as it spawns right as I turn the corner. Very nice. And there are all kinds of weapons available to. So defense is usually really strong on this map. The biggest danger, there are 2 power-ups on this map, and XLU or X1U, whatever the fuck you want to call them, is running past the power-up spawn point. 2 power-ups spawn, 1 on each side, so it's a little bit less hectic than what we saw of Bloodlust CTF, but I mean, I think the biggest danger is back-to-back captures. Because a lot of times everyone is committed to returning the flag, and that opened up an opportunity for an offense that has just scored to get a nice quick back-to-back cap. So we'll see if that happens. I think this should at least be, hopefully we'll get past the 1 cap mark for each of these 2 teams. And I definitely expect to see a lot more touches though. And we wait for F3s, and here they are. Wonderful. Ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. We are live, and we're going to go ahead and take this thing away. We're going to take a look. One Love is doing this weaponless. This is kind of risky. No armor, no weapons. Of course, actually the base is kind of sparse for weapons. I will say that. As you can see on the respawn timers, only yellow armors have been picked up. So both of these teams have not gone and grabbed their red. There's red grabbing their red. It's kind of a rare thing. Blue finally grabbing theirs. Raucous, great rails.
And the Mega is still up as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Raucous,
Someone
though,
just grabbed it.
Yeah, Raucous waited until the end of that fight. First power-up grab is going to be Noka, and he takes it back to his own base because he wants to stack up a little bit. About 7 seconds until red respawns, so he doesn't want to wait around that long. He's going to be almost full health. He gets a little bit of it ticked off by an LG. He's going straight for this flag and looking for someone to shoot, and it's going to be Spectro with great rockets, although he just got shot in the ass.
Chasing him down now.
Yeah, Spectro defended himself.
Connecting with the shots.
Yeah, Spectro defended himself there against another blue player as well. So no armor though. Coming up in 10 seconds, Noka's gonna try to do this without it, and his help gets destroyed. So we are back to square one, but solid touch.
Yeah, it was a good push. He had some backup there. It just didn't go through all the way at the end, but if they keep that up, they're eventually going to sneak 1 or 2 through.
Yeah, and you could see the very fast and frantic movement that the carrier had. A lot of times you need to have that in order to get out of here. One of the things that DJ Wheat was pointing out on the stream when we were covering Bibs earlier was that we were watching 2 teams that really wanted to kill everyone in sight. Great, wow, XLU just walked right into that. But you know, a lot of times as a flag carrier, your job is to run in, grab the flag, and get out. Don't even bother getting frags. You leave that to your teammate who's running at the same time with you and causing a distraction, trying to get all the damage headed his way for a split second, just long enough. Cool, just long enough in order to get away. So we're watching XLU. It looks like he's playing a bit of a D roll, but a pretty weak one at that. Mega Health has just respawned in front of him. He's got to go back and try to get it, but he's doing this with no armor. Let's go take a look at the other players on Extreme Gamers. One Love respawning. And that's how you get a power-up, folks. Haste going to Danny. They sent all 3 of their guys there. That's kind of a weird thing. But, hey, they couldn't miss it that way. Now, this is really big. The red armor coming up for Danny in 3 seconds. Let's see if he grabs it. He should wait. There we go. He's got it, and he's on the way out. Looking for an exit across the middle of the map. Runs into and backs away from a rocket, but the path is cleared for him. He's got 5 seconds left on this haste, and he does eat a little bit of a nade spam, so that's going to have him cause... he switches directions, and now he's working against 2 blue play for fun players. And so, yeah, you know, sometimes like he kind of left his help, you know, and I'm not, you know, it's like Top Gun. You don't want to leave your wingman.
Exactly.
So
big mistake there. Yeah, just sort of not very coordinated pushes yet. We're actually seeing a lot of little skirmishes around the edges of both of the bases, but neither team has really touched the flag in the past couple minutes.
Yeah, and really it's all been down to that very first grab that lasted for several seconds. And so far, the power-ups haven't really become an issue either. We are seeing Extreme Gamers work as sort of a unit here, though. This is kind of nice. A little bit of a Borg-like movement. I saw at least 3, if not 4 guys moving together. Although they kind of split up. They went their separate ways. They had enough of this teamwork stuff.
They didn't believe in it.
Yeah. Gets them into trouble. Spectro back on D. You know, Matt, one thing that's really kind of weird to see is that the defender is so unbelievably weak. Spectro has a mere 100 armor. Let's go take a look at Play for Funds.